What a wonderful little route. Paul Whitewick would like this. It's kind of an old ancient trackway, I'm sure, with the depth of it. Anyhow, it's the Serpent Trail. I'm out with James of Sussex Outdoors. I'll catch up with him in a minute. And we've parked up at Henley. That's not Henley-on-Thames, that's Henley somewhere else. Hazelmere, I think. And we're out for a bit of a secluded wild camp on a hilltop this evening. We're carrying a bit of gear, got a bit of food. Going to do a good meal this evening and a fry up in the morning. So do stick with us. There's James. Hello, James. Yeah, nice one. James, Sussex Outdoors, details in the description. We've been out a few times in the past. This one's been long overdue. If you've seen any of my videos before, you'll appreciate that I usually start with a turbo pint in some carefully selected pub. Either one I know or a new one. And, well, from the intro, a little bit of B-roll there in the video, you may be on the assumption that I've done the same. Well, it wasn't turbo, and we've actually had more than one. But anyhow, lovely pub. Highly recommend that pub. What's the name of the pub?
It's the Duke of Cumberland.
The Duke of Cumberland. I just randomly picked it from the map, but what an absolute lovely place to go. Duke of Cumberland. Well, we've wandered on, taken some lefts and taken some rights. We've looked out for a left turn here off that main track, but there aren't very many markers. But just here, there's a snake carved into the stone. There's a second one as well. How about that? So, no mistaking, this is the Serpentine Trail. So down here a little bit more, and then right, there's a bit of a road, I think. And we're very nearly there, actually. Just taking a quick peeky look over the top of, what is it, Wellbedding Common. Just a little lookout place there. And there's a lovely big panoramic, wintry, so not very green, but lovely clear views. We're turning back onto this path, and we're actually pretty close now to our final destination for this evening. There we go, in sight of the trig point. We're not actually going to camp next to the trig point, not quite. We're going to cut left a little bit. Nice one. Yeah. There's a bit of a myriad of paths here and quite a lot of foliage, which is fine. We found the trig point obviously there. We're now looking for a place to camp. Cheeky little place somewhere, a little bit of space ideally. Tucked out of the way a bit if we can, but hopefully with a bit of a view. So we're just going to have to be, well, resourceful, a little bit inquisitive looking around. There is a space there, but there's no views. Whoa. We've gone backwards and forwards a bit here, up to the kind of a lookouty point. It's not really a very good lookouty point. There's a bench, back to the trig point, left and right a bit. We're on like a ridge, but there's quite a lot of woodland here, and I think there's not much in the way of clear ground. So we've picked two spots, which is just, I don't know, 10 metres off the side of the path. Good enough. One on one side, one on the other of this additional side path. There might be some dog walkers in the morning, but oh, they're full. And that's even still got some left. It wasn't full. That 25 teapot is massive.
Yeah.
There you are, sir.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you very, very much.
Good.
Cheers.
Can we do cheers with hot chocolate?
I think we can.
Oh, that's hot. Funny that.
Yeah.
We're settling into our food prep now. I say we, I mean, James is in charge. I'm just kind of getting in the way a bit. We are Trangia'd. There's a trio, Trangia, I want 3 words with TR. Trio, Trangia, trouble. No, I'm trouble going on here. We can open a bloody cafe. Not with the volume of food we got necessarily, but certainly with the burnerage we've got. So yeah, a trio of Trangias. Anyway, getting that going now.
There we go. 1.
I'm in charge of the onions. We've got so many pans going on here. We got panage extraordinaire. So James is now on the buttery mash. I've got the hot water on my very yellow flamey liquid Trangia.
Dinner's almost ready.
Time for a beer.
Time for a beer. Right.
Oh, not too lively.
No. Cheers.
James, brilliant. Super good.
Yeah, absolutely awesome. That's a very nice one. Left-handed giant. Lovely names for breweries.
Yeah. Well, I'm just old speckled hen.
The good
slightly
old
more.
speckled hen. Yeah. Start with that. I can always add a drop more. So why is he doing that? It's because I've got the spoon round the wrong way. 3.
Looking good.
Some beans. Some mash. I think I've pretty much got it halfway.
You've got it. You've done it. You've nailed that.
Not too much washing up there either. Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm. There we are. To finish off, onion gravy. Do you like your gravy?
Yeah, go Max. Yeah. Go.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Yeah.
Right, let's start with that. I'll do the same with mine.
That is extremely good. That gravy, the mush gravy, whatever you've blended together,
That
works a treat.
That is cheap and nasty, like Tesco's own gravy granules. So it's two spoonfuls of beef.
Yeah.
3 spoonfuls of chicken.
Right, okay.
And then I've done, as good measure, I did 1 heaped teaspoon of the Bisto Best chicken.
Well, whatever blend you've done.
And a bit of black pepper.
Oh, I was just going to say, you got a pepperness to it. I think the pepper comes through nicely. I like a bit of black pepper.
I'm kind of open.
Another dash of beer to...
Oh, yeah. Got
to recognise, yeah.
Yes. Cheers.
I'd say teamwork, but you've done it all.
Hey, you were working as my sous chef. Cheers. So, a little...
Oh, that's good.
Little something something. There we go.
Yeah, nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's got a mighty kick. That's good. James and I have had a good evening of chatter. My throat's a bit sore from just laughing and talking and stuff. We have had a lovely meal. We've ended up with hot chocolate, beers. It's 12:30. It's time really to turn the lights out and get some sleep. It's really peaceful here where we are. A little earlier on, while we were preparing the food, I did put this awning up just to keep off the wind and kind of that dampness that's blowing around a lot this evening. Just popped out, walked around. You can see the kind of glowing tents. It's a bit like a little kind of shanty town with the two tents with the awning. But hey, whatever. We'll chat for a bit more, and then it'll be bedtime soon, I think. Well, that's it, I think. Oh, get comfortable. Time to say night-night. Is well after 12:30 now, so all zipped up. It's still damp outside, not quite raining, but it's kind of that really wet air. The corner of the tent is soaking, but it's nice to have that extra little bit of cover with the awning, and we'll make use of that when we do breakfast. We've got a big breakfast in the morning. So, yep, time to say night-night. Oh yes, good morning. This is kind of the second good morning, actually. I won't tell you how late it is. I won't tell you that it's even gone 8:30 this morning, because that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to be honest about, actually. But we set our alarms for 7. Really keen and eager. Looked out, claggy, can't be bothered. I didn't even snooze, I just turned the bloody thing off. But somewhat a little bit later, James has very kindly made me a coffee. So thank you, James.
You're welcome.
It's time to get up, really. Rustle up some breakfast. We've got a big breakfast to have this morning. Morning. This is hardly waterproof, but just stepped out to get a bit of stretching in the old bones and muscles. This is the path through here, so we just set back off the sort of through path a little bit. It's a bit shanty town, isn't it? So this is our shantytown setup. We've got the 2 Rakoon 2s from OEX. 2.1, I'm not sure what the difference is. Apparently there is a collective noun for raccoons. Pause. Do you know what it is? Of course I do. James let me know just now. It's called a gaze. So please do gaze upon our shantytown. Oh, that's bloody awful, isn't it? Anyhow, so we got two of these absolutely really good OEX 10s, actually. It's only the second time I've used my OEX, I reckon, too. And I bought off eBay cheap this OEX, what is it, Expedition tarp. It's the one with the 5 points. It's an odd shape. 2 tracker poles here, just enough. Put it up last night while we were cooking, because this damp air was just blowing in, and it was becoming difficult to just use this shared kind of lobby space. But what's odd this morning, I see, is the colour of the fabric is different on one side to the other. I haven't worked that out yet, but I was really comfortable last night. Let's have a look to see what I've been using in my tent. It's not very tidy, is it? So I've got my full winter rab bag, the Ascent 1100. It wasn't cold last night, but it just stuffs down nicely and super comfy. Below that, I got my Berghaus self-inflating mat. The last time I used it at Brecken's last weekend, actually, I didn't inflate it at all, and I left the nozzle open so that it breathed, which is a bit erroneous, really. You'd say, why did you do that? I did that so that if I was using it, which I plan to do in the summertime for a couple of longer distance paths, and it gained a puncture, would it still function with no air pressure, completely, you know, with breathing. And I decided it would. Less comfortable, but it would. Last night I did put a little bit of air in it. But I believe that Berghaus mat would work adequately well if it had a puncture in a needs situation. Next up, we have obviously my Flex Tail pillow. Tuck that over there. What else have we got? I think that's about it really. I usually use foil mat and a bit of light AF mat from Cole. Outdoor Gear Essentials. Oh, I've still got my foldy mat there as well. So, next up, get the Trangias out again and breakfast cooking time. We have a feast. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? 2 eggs, 2 sausages, 2 halves of tomato, loads of bacon, mushrooms, beans, and some breakfast rolls. Superb. Gonna tuck in.
Yes, take it in. Means I might have some room on my plate.
You got a proper knife and fork combo there. Oh, that was a serious sized breakfast. All gone though. And nice tidy campsite. Yeah, all, you know, really sweet. Nothing left lying around, you know. Just the way we like it. No. So a combo of 3 Trangias, 2 of the 27s, 1 of the 25. And what have you got there? What is that?
X-Boil.
X-Boil, yep. What else? That's it, I think. 4 burners we've had going for our various meals and breakfasts bits. It's been good. It's been good. We've got a little bit of washing up to do. I'm not sure we're going to do all that actually this morning. And a lot of packing up to do. This time. It's only, well, whatever. It's not opening time yet, so we're not in a rush. We're sorted, we're good, all packed up, leaving no trace of course. 2 damp patches and a bit of trampled grass in between, but nothing that a spot of rain won't freshen up. Here we go, James's bit, my bit on the side here. Back at the high ground with the trig point on top. Our campsite was sort of about 100 metres a bit further on, further over. Trig point in the woods. It's odd, isn't it? Trig points in woods. How can the map people back in the day have seen the other landforms in the distance? Maybe the trees weren't here. Right, we're retracing our steps a little bit, then cutting down the valley and around slightly different way back to the pub. We are going to be in time for opening time at the pub and having another concluding pint, I think. Just broken out into this little kind of, well, it's not paddock because it's not flat, but open area, next to an old lodge there. Wonderful old tree. Nice. We've had a good time, James and I. It's been good. Homeward soon. We're going to stop for that pint though. So I think for this time, from James, where are you, James?
I'm right.
Shout. Yeah.
You're right there.
Nice one. Thank you, James.
So much.
Super good.
Yeah.
So from James and I, from a secret location, which isn't really very secret, in the southern part of England, thank you for watching and bye for now. Okay, brilliant.
Absolutely
Super
fantastic.
Good track.
Oh, brilliant. No, thank you ever so much for the navigation
Oh no.
and the
Pleasure.
arranging. It
Pleasure.
was absolutely brilliant. Beautiful little place here.
Yeah.
I think we'll definitely have
Yeah,
to
we will have to come back.
definitely come back. Yeah.
We will. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah.